What's up, guys? Classy Metal here. It is that time of the month. Metalhead box is here. As always, I've already gone through my box. I've already spent some time with the albums, and that way I can kind of speak a testament to the things that were included. Before I get into showing you everything that I got in this month's box, I do have two giveaways going on a previous video. I will link that video up in the description so you do not miss out. I am giving away a copy of the August issue of Morgue Rot magazine. This is a nice little underground magazine that focuses on extreme music, horror. There's interviews in here with musicians. There's interviews with artists. There's some artwork in here highlighting particular artists. It is a very, very nice magazine, very nice underground zine. If you have not checked out my video, that type stuff, definitely go check that out. I am giving away a copy of this in that video. I am also, in that same video, giving away a vinyl copy of Macabra's To the Bone. This is a death metal project featuring Mark Riddick. Mark Riddick has been featured in some Metalhead box artworks, and he's done tons of artwork for t-shirts for all types of bands and stuff. He's in the band Fetid Zombie, which I absolutely love. Macabra is some nice death metal as well. This is on a very, very nice looking green splatter vinyl, and I'm giving that copy away in that same giveaway in that same video. So definitely go check that out. As I said, that video, the Morgue Rot video, will be linked up in the description. Now, that being said, let's get into this month's box. This was another fantastic box for the Metalhead box. They kind of caught me off guard with this one because it came in a smaller package. When I get these little smaller boxes in, I should already know that it's going to be fantastic. It seems like I get these little small boxes, and in my head I'm like, well, I guess there's not going to be that much stuff in this month's box. Maybe it will be lacking. And they say good things come in small packages. Every time I get one of these smaller boxes, I kind of fake myself out, and then I'm just stunned with the amount of stuff that they're able to pack into this little bitty package. So, that being said, I'm just going to get right into this. There is a lot of classic stuff in this month's box, and I am definitely an advocate for that. First up, we have a tribute pin. They've been doing a lot of these tribute pins, and I've been digging the artworks and stuff that they've been doing on these. This is a Deicide tribute. This is actually highlighting the debut self-titled album from Deicide. Came out many moons ago. Very classic stuff here, and it is a nice looking pin. Looks like my camera is actually cooperating today as well. Got a nice little focus in, so you guys, I know it's probably not going to pick up all the detail that went into this pin just from the lighting and everything, but it is a gnarly looking pin there. Next up, we are going even older than that. We have a patch highlighting the band Forbidden. This is off of their debut album, Forbidden Evil. Kind of the play on the artwork, on the cover art for Forbidden Evil. This is one that I haven't even thought about in a long time. I'm not the hugest proponent for thrash metal. I've said that before. It's not, especially like that classic thrash. I missed out on a lot of that stuff just because at the time that's not something that I was particularly digging. I'm going back now, rediscovering stuff, re-listening to stuff, and I seem to appreciate it a little bit more now. I don't know if it's just me getting older. I don't know if it's just my taste have matured a little bit, but this is something that I'm pretty stoked to see in this box. Nice looking patch there as well. So, next up, speaking of classic bands, we have some classic death metal here. This is the autograph for this month. This is Dave Matrice from Jungle Rot. And that, I don't know if it's just because of the green that I associate in my mind with Jungle Rot. I don't know. This, like the black and white with the green on this photo seems to work so well. I don't know. I like this one a lot. I'm kind of hit or miss on a lot of the autographs. I know I've traded and sold some. I've traded some for some CDs. And I have some actually framed up in my room. You can't see them right now. It's just kind of hit or miss. If it's a band that I really enjoy or an artist that I truly appreciate, I tend to frame that and hang that up. And this one I could see definitely sticking around, possibly getting its own personal frame and being displayed in the man cave somewhere because it's an awesome little autograph right there. I guess next up I will show the shirt for this month. I believe there were two separate shirts. I can't remember what the other band that was featured in this month's, but I was pretty stoked with mine. I received continuing with that classic stuff they have going on this month. We have Deceased, and I was super stoked to get this. I've actually been playing Supernatural Addiction almost on repeat. I know it's been getting at least a few spins a couple times a week within the past month or two, and I don't know what led me to just pull that off the shelf and keep listening to it over and over, but it has been in heavy rotation lately, so super stoked and very fitting to receive the Deceased shirt in this month's box. So good job there, Melissa and the gang over at Metalhead Box. Super stoked on that. Some more classic stuff here. This is actually a brand new album from a classic band. This is Incantation with Sect of the Vile Divinities. This has not been out long at all. Just recently released on Relapse Records. This cassette is limited only to Metalhead Box. This variant of the cassette is limited only to Metalhead Box subscribers. So you have to be a subscriber to get the red cassette variant. So that's awesome. Collector scum like myself, I know there are many others. There are going to be people out there hunting down this cassette simply for the fact because they want to do a variant collection, and this is the only place that you can get it. Incantation is classic death metal. They're a band that's always stuck to their guns. You know what you're getting from Incantation. They're one of the most consistent bands in death metal. That album is no different. It is another phenomenal release. Just classic Incantation sound going on there. It's a band that's never sacrificed their sound, never compromised their sound, and that is something that I can definitely appreciate. Next up, I said in my last month's box I got a couple of CDs that had been out for a while, and they were some good albums, and I was like, man, I always enjoy getting newer stuff, especially with the 7 Deadly Spins. A lot of you have been enjoying those videos and stuff. I like highlighting newer material because we've all heard the older stuff, and they obliged this month. I got some great new releases. First up, we have Insatanity with Hymns of the Gods Before. This was released, I think, back in June of this month on CDN Records. This is another band that's been around. I think this band was formed in the mid-90s, I'm wanting to say, and they've had the ups and downs. I mean, death metal is one of those things that you can't expect a whole lot of longevity from a lot of death metal projects. I think this is actually their only second full length. They've had a ton of EPs and demo material, but they put this one out earlier this year, and this is just an in-your-face. From the very first track, you kind of get that feeling that Vanessa Carbotta and company are just going to bludgeon you unmercifully and make you enjoy it. And they absolutely do. It's got this old school death metal sound that's kind of merged with a newer kind of blackened feeling going on. I really dig this a lot. I'm super stoked that I got this in this month's box, and this is something that I can really appreciate, especially with me asking for some newer stuff, and they definitely obliged and gave me some newer stuff between the Incantation, the Insatanity, and then this one. We have the newest release from Necrot, and Metalhead Box kind of saved the day with this release. I actually pre-ordered Necrot's Mortal from Tank Crimes, and it's still not here. So thankfully, Metalhead Box is kind of picking up the slack where Tank Crimes has dropped the ball. Amazing death metal here. I know that this is going to be a top mini album of the year list come December and January for this year. The Labyrinth from Necrot was a phenomenal release, and this is like Labyrinth squared. I mean, it's for me, it is a definite step up from Labyrinth. It is an amazing release. The riffs on this, it's just riffs for days. The song Asleep Forever, one of the best tracks that I've heard all year long. Possibly one of the best tracks that I've ever heard, period. It is that good. The entire album is phenomenal. I implore you to check this out. When my copy from Tank Crimes actually does arrive, then I'll figure out what to do with that extra copy. But I am glad now to have my own personal copy to spin at my own will whenever I want. I've been seeing people post their copies that they've been getting in over and over on online and social media, and I've been having this like hinge of jealousy that they've all got theirs and I still haven't got mine. It seems like some of the vinyl purchases may have taken precedence and were shipped out first. I don't know. Maybe it's a U.S. Post Office problem. There has been several delays in the mail there. I don't know, but I'm stoked to have a copy now. As I said, the August 2020 Metalhead box was an absolute home run. I loved everything in this month's box. So thank you guys at Metalhead Box for delivering. You definitely delivered this month. That's all I've got for today. I have a few grab bags on the way. They should be in transit. I have some other awesome stuff coming in the mail as well, so definitely stay tuned to that. I will link up the Metalhead Box website in the description. That way, if you see something here and you want to jump in, start getting your own subscription, you can definitely do that as well. They have some other stuff available on the website. They have some other options as far as Metalhead boxes go. I do the all-metal regular Metalhead box. They have a vinyl box, cassette box. Just go check out their options. I'm at this point, I'm not even sure what all they have. Definitely go check them out and pick up something there. And like I said, that's all I've got for today. So stay classy, stay metal, and just stay tuned. There's plenty of good stuff on the horizon. I will see you all soon. I promise.